I'll start off the questioning, and obviously as a farmer myself, Minette, I feel your pain in terms of the price of things like fertiliser, feed, and fuel. But could you maybe just outline for the committee how increases in input costs are actually affecting farmers on the ground?
I certainly can, Chairman. I mean, it's an extraordinary situation, and I think whoever you speak to, certainly whoever I speak to, says that they have never witnessed anything like this at any time in living memory. So it is unique. I think it's a story very much of two halves. Certainly, the intensive sectors facing a real hammering at the moment. We've got the situation with avian influenza and poultry. Pigs, obviously, national pig herd a third smaller than what it was. Huge challenges for growers with, the double whammy of challenges of access to labour, but also rising energy costs, rising wage costs, the impact from the war in Ukraine, and huge volatility in general in the gas market. But I think if I look at the CPI of 10.1% roughly in September, food inflation now sitting at 15%, and then you look at agricultural inputs and the inflation levels there by Defra's own figures, they are over 30%. So every sector, even although prices look quite good in the arable sector and in some ways in the livestock sector, with those inflationary costs, that is driving massive problems. And all our intentions survey work, sort of looking to the future, looking to 23, what farmers are planning shows contraction, particularly for growers. We're seeing huge contraction in the protected crop sector. Tomatoes, cucumbers, lowest levels since records began in 1985, but also field veg, a lot of that driven by access to labour, massive contraction there. Livestock, the figures are quite stark. 75% are saying they will be using a lot less nitrogen fertiliser, so there'll be impact there. Obviously, volume of milk down too. I don't think there is any sector, Chairman, that is not being massively impacted. But I think for horticulture, pigs and poultry, those are extreme. And we ultimately need to find a way, I guess. Many things really appreciated, the Energy Bill Relief Scheme, but looking into the detail as to how we manage inflation, how we try and drive down inflation and put our arms around production collectively.